Chapter 5 The Mughal Empire 1526 to 1707. Babur defeated the last Lodi ruler Ibrahim Lodi in 1526 and established the Mughal Empire. In Chapter 4, you studied about some powerful regional kingdoms which had emerged in the 15th century due to decline in the power of the sultanates. Now, we can conclude that though Babur had occupied the throne of Delhi, he had to check the increasing power of the regional kingdoms in order to expand the Mughal Empire. Babur, 1526 to 1530. Babur was the founder and the first emperor of the Mughal dynasty. He ruled Farghana in Central Asia at a time when the Lodi kings were ruling over the Delhi Sultanate. The local rulers invited Babur to come to India and defeat the Lodis. Babur had heard a lot about the fabled wealth of Hindustan and thought that it was a good opportunity to expand his kingdom. Humayun, 1530 to 1540 and 1555 to 1556. Babur was succeeded by his eldest son Humayun. The other sons of Babur, Kamran, Hindal and Askari, were given charge of smaller areas. Sher Shah, the Afghan king, had established a powerful kingdom in eastern India and wanted to expand it towards northern India. Important battles. In 1532, Humayun and Sher Shah met on the battlefield for the first time. Humayun won and captured the fort of Chunar. In 1534, Humayun defeated Bahadur Shah and captured Gujarat and Malwa. However, Humayun did not have time to build upon his victories. Sher Shah regrouped and defeated Humayun at Chausa in 1539 and Kannauj in 1540. He chased Humayun out of his own kingdom. Humayun escaped to Persia and spent the next 15 years in exile. During this time, the Sur Empire under Sher Shah reigned supreme in India. The Sur Empire, 1540 to 1555. The Sur dynasty was founded by Sher Shah Suri himself, but he was the first and last important ruler of this dynasty. Achievements. Sher Shah was not only a good general, but also an efficient administrator. He reformed the civil, military and land revenue administration. He introduced a new currency, a silver coin called the rupiah. He also reduced custom duties and built an excellent network of roads, including the Grand Trunk Road. All these measures encouraged trade. Sher Shah followed a policy of religious tolerance. He respected all religions and looked after the welfare of all his subjects. Successors. Sher Shah was succeeded by Islam Shah. He could not build upon the work of Sher Shah. Humayun defeated Islam Shah in 1555, occupied Delhi and ended the rule of Surs. Akbar, 1556 to 1605. Akbar was perhaps the ablest of all Mughal emperors. He is also considered one of the best rulers of India. He brought glory to the empire and is called Akbar the Great. Expansion of the empire. Akbar became king in 1556 when he was only 13 years old. Behram Khan was appointed as Akbar's regent. Soon after coming to power, Akbar defeated Hemu, the general of the Afghan forces, in the Second Battle of Panipat. A few years later, he ended the regency of Behram Khan and took over the government. Then, he conquered Gwalior, Ajmer and Jaunpur. In 1561, he annexed Malwa. In 1568, he conquered Chittor and Ranthambore. He defeated Rana Pratap of Mewar in the Battle of Haldi Ghati in 1576. Akbar's policies. Most of the policies intended to bring peace and prosperity in the empire. We get important information from Akbarnama, policy of friendly relation with the Rajputs. Akbar made the Rajputs strong supporters of the Mughals. He tried to gain their loyalty in many ways. Akbar defeated the Rajputs but did not humiliate them. He treated them very honorably. He allowed most Rajput kings to continue ruling over their territories. Akbar made matrimonial alliance with Rajput families. Akbar gave high posts to Rajput chiefs in his administration. Raja Man Singh and Raja Birbal, two of his most trusted officials, were Rajputs. Policy of religious tolerance. Akbar followed the path of religious tolerance. Religion was treated as an individual's private affair. People had the freedom to worship as they liked. Akbar adopted numerous measures to show his secular spirit. Jahangir, 1605 to 1627. Akbar was succeeded by his son Prince Salim. He took the title of Jahangir, conqueror of the world. He continued Akbar's liberal and secular policies. Noor Jahan. Jahangir owed most of his success to his wife Noor Jahan. He took her advice on important issues. Once, when he fell ill, Noor Jahan managed the affairs of the empire. Gradually, she became so powerful that coins began to be issued in the name of both. Shah Jahan, 1628 to 1657. After Jahangir's death, there was a war of succession amongst his sons. Prince Khurram defeated his brothers and became king. He came to be known as Shah Jahan, meaning ruler of the world. Architectural development. Under Shah Jahan, architecture witnessed tremendous growth. He built the Taj Mahal at Agra and the Red Fort and the Jama Masjid at Delhi. He also built a new city called Shah Jahanabad, the seventh city of Delhi, and made it his capital. Aurangzeb, 1658 to 1707. The last of the great Mughals, Aurangzeb, Alamgir, meaning conqueror of the world, ruled for 49 years, the same as Akbar. His empire covered nearly the whole of India. Policies of Aurangzeb. Deccan policy. Aurangzeb spent the last 26 years of his reign in the Deccan. He wanted to crush the power of the Marathas and strengthen his position in the Deccan. The Deccan policy of Aurangzeb was a failure. He failed to subdue the Marathas. Continuous wars emptied the treasury and led to a loss of a large number of soldiers. Religious policy. Aurangzeb was an orthodox, God-fearing Muslim. Unlike the earlier Mughal emperors, he had a very simple lifestyle. He never wore costly robes or used gold and silver vessels. He even sewed caps and copied the Quran to sell so that he could earn money for his use rather than taking it from the treasury. He gave up Akbar's policy of tolerance. He became very unpopular when he reintroduced jizya. The policy of Aurangzeb pushed the empire towards decline. The Mughal administration. Structural administration. It was a centralized monarchy and the ruler enjoyed absolute power. Apart from central administration, there were provincial administration, revenue administration, and army administration.